In April 2011, Guyanese were greeted with the news that Mr. Donald Ramotar was going to be advisor to President Jagdeo. And this was at the time when the PPP was doing its election campaign. I wrote a letter to the newspapers to say that this was a little strange and that perhaps citizens should speak out about this and that, they shouldn't be scared to speak out. I quoted Audre Lorde. All well and good, normal, I think, in a democratic society. The next thing I know is that Charlene Niger and I are accused on this blog, which is run by the Office of the President, of being authors of another blog called Propaganda Press. And this particular blog had a very nasty reputation, it seems, for targeting the children of Minister Robert Prasad and for apparently breaking into accounts and all sorts of things. The blog in this case had opened another account to say that we were sophisticated IT people, and it even got more disturbing when the next thing I know is that my house appears as a picture on the blog because a photographer came to the house, took out a photograph just to post on the blog to say that, to imply as though this is where I am and that some kind of intimidation were possible. What was surprising is the reactions of many of the people who I knew was that be careful, shut up, maybe you should take a break, maybe you should leave the country, and all of that. Of course, I chose not to do any of that. Charlene and I wrote another letter to the newspapers to say that we should be able to dialogue, and we invoked Rabindranath Tagore in that dialogue. That seemed to put an end to the issue until a couple of days later, or almost a month later, Mr. Frederick Kissoon, in his column in the Kaieteur News, wanted to know who we were and saying that, if we don't normally speak out and that we should probably have spoken out earlier and that, if we'd spoken out earlier, these things wouldn't have happened. So that goes the nature sometimes of speaking out in Guyana.